Alright, so it's been a couple years since I posted a video about my 4Runner. And on my YouTube channel I've been getting a lot of people wondering about my tire carrier that I have on the back of my old truck. So a few things have changed since my last video. For one, I'm not in the hillbilly garage anymore. I'm now in a brand new, to me, well, brand new. We built it last summer with a contractor. 30 by 30 barn style. I call it the Taj garage because it's massive compared to my hillbilly garage. I now have smart TV, internet, YouTube, Netflix, everything on it. Got beautiful new toolboxes, new workbench, everything all brand new, and I still have my old 98 Toyota 4Runner. Now, I'm going to try to prop this up here somewhere so that I can give you guys a good view of the tire carrier. There we go. So this is a homemade tire carrier that I built for my 4Runner. It's made out of 2x2 square tubing, along with a little bit of 1x1 square tubing, and some scraps that I had lying around on my dad's farm. I'm going to show you how it works. It's a fold down tire carrier, so I'm going to show you guys how it works folding down, and then I'll show you some of the intricacies of the tire carrier. So I guess what I'll do first is I'll show you guys the latch point. What I did was I used just a regular trailer pin with a cotter to lock it in place. Then I've got these bumpers here, that I use to kind of absorb some of the movement of the carrier so it doesn't rattle. And then that's basically it. I got some hinges down here, which are heavy duty fabrication hinges that I got from a fabrication store, and I had welded some angle iron to my tow package on the truck. It's kind of hard to see there, the light's not too great. Hold on a sec. Okay, so as you can see, they've been kind of bubble gum there because I'm not a very good welder, but anyhow, I'm going on, shit, I think I welded that all in around 2010, so 9 years about since it's been in place, and I've had no problems with it at all. I had some shackle mounts put on each side. I have D-rings that go in there. I'm just in the process of repainting those right now, actually. And then with the help of a friend, I wired in some reverse lights that go off of my actual reverse lights on the 4Runner, the OEM ones, and off of those there, and they're auxiliary, so they add extra lighting when I'm backing up. Just put a little tow hitch cover there, and then I've got points here. You see them here? Those are there for when I'm towing a trailer. If I'm towing a trailer, I can put those there. The chains there. And then again, more wiring for the other light. And then I got a license plate mount that I made out of just some stainless that I painted black with an LED, just an aftermarket LED license plate light with a piece of stainless there. And then I moved my badges and stuff so that they made sense with the look there of the back. So now I'll prop up the camera here and I'll show you guys how it folds down. So as I was saying, the trailer pin is what keeps it in place. I just pull the cotter key that I showed you guys with the pin. And this is the part where you kind of got to be a bit of a strong man. But I'll be honest, my wife is about 150 pounds. Still manages tire carrier, so it's not too bad. But literally, it just swings down like this. And then I got my latch point there, so that's how it sits when it's down. The hatch still operates, all that stuff. So hold on a sec here. I'll show you more, a better angle. So that's what it looks like on the back side. The cross member here that I've got the wiring kind of all tucked into, it just sits up against my little tow package rubber there. That holds it off the ground. I'll show you an angle. So it sits just to say it's off the ground by about 4 inches, 5 inches. And like I had mentioned before, the rear hatch, here's the latch point. So now this is a piece that I made with some round tubing. And this piece here is actually the top hat from a Tundra coil setup that I had used because I had lifted my truck using Tundra struts. I used the top plates from the 4Runner to put the strut together with the springs and that. And this is the Tundra part that I welded along with, actually I shouldn't say a friend of mine helped me with this, but anyhow, we welded together a metal tubing here. And this is the rubber isolator, so that didn't vibrate. I put longer bolts instead of the studs that were used for the Tundra strut. I used longer bolts here. And then on the back side of the plate of the tail, like the sheet metal, I put a large stainless steel plate inside and then bolted that in with the 3. And then these are just my original license plate bolts. I just plugged the holes. So that's that, guys. It's again, the hatch. Come on, is it locked? I think it is. Hold on. Don't mind my shitty body work. I gotta fix that better, but it's better than rust. Oh. So it's unlocked. See if it unlatches here. There we go. Just like regular. Looks normal on the back side because all the plating's on the inside of the sheet metal up in there where you can't tell. And you know, once the tailgate's up and stuff, it looks very looks decently OEM. I didn't need to put a huge plate bumper on it. I wanted to, so for those of you who are wondering, is this a good off-road setup? I would say it's okay. Personally, I'm not an off-roader. I'm not going to sit here and beat the shit out of my truck against rocks and stuff, or against trees. This is a truck It's a bit of a love affair. I've had the truck since 2004. And we're now 2019. So I've had the truck 15 years. It's been a very slow but progressing, I'm going to say, build, in the sense that it's modified, but it's modified to look like it's not really modified. So I've got an upgraded suspension using Land Cruiser shocks. Land Cruiser coils in the back. Just some cheapo Skyjacker shocks, but I'll be honest, man, they've been more than enough for what I use it for. In the back, I've got the Tundra coil set up like I mentioned. And then I'm just rocking the same chrome bumpers. You know, I upgraded the inside LEDs. It's very OEM looking, aside from that little shifter that I put for the 4x4 and the stereo. Got that hood, the sport hood, the very controversial, does it add horsepower or not? I'm gonna say yes, just kidding. Upgraded the lighting a little bit in the front, 99 plus headlights, clear headlight, bumper lights, sport skid plate, wired in some LED or some just regular halogen driving lights in there. But those of you who have seen my previous video probably know that I molded up the housings for that years ago. Kind of jimmy rigged it, but it's holding up, it's working. And then offset rims and tires. I believe the back spacing on those is 4.25 inches. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. It's not the most built up truck. I'm not gonna say it is. I'm not gonna bullshit you guys and try to pretend it's the best overland rig. It's just me keeping my truck as restored as possible, but improving it. So the whole point of this build was that it was an OEM plus build. Basically all OEM parts, just the best that I could find to either make it look better and or perform better, in my opinion, with the upgraded tails. I added that spoiler because it didn't come with it when I bought it. It is an OEM piece, but it didn't come with this particular truck. And yeah, under the hood, I guess I'll do a whole walk around. What the hell? I've already started yakking with you guys. So, Satoshi grill, not really, but I did the modification for the Satoshi and just added the, I think this is from a Toyota Yaris, this emblem, with a turd emblem here. Find my latch. Don't mind the dirty under hood, but I added some redline tuning struts. I've also got some LED lights wired in under here just to give a little bit of clarity. This, if you guys could tell me a solution for this. I've painted this I don't know how many times, touched it up, it just keeps flaking off. And this is manifold paint that I'm using on this. It just keeps crusting up and then flaking off. But anyway, that's about it. I got the intake mod. I deleted the silencer that was on the intake. Routed this vacuum line into there with some tubing. Put a little fancy little TRD thing on there. This is exhaust tubing that I made. With a friend, made this intake just using exhaust tubing. And then the deck plate mod, as a lot of people get, done Does it increase horsepower? No. Does it make my intake sound really good at wide open throttle? Yes. Better than before. Less sewing machine like. I love the 3.4 motor. It's a very tough, very durable motor. One day though, if it ever goes out, I'll be looking to maybe to an LS swap in it. I know that's sacrilege, putting a Chevy engine in a Toyota, but a lot of people have been doing it, and it's pretty reliable as well, so for what I'll be using it for. Anyways, the truck's dirty, it's dusty, I'm gonna go wash it. But that's my 98 Toyota 4Runner walkaround slash rear tire carrier intro for you guys. For those of you keep wondering, it's homemade, completely fabricated out of scrap steel, and like really, I did buy this. I bought this tubing along with this tubing at a Tractor Supply store, along with the hinges. The rest of it is all fabricated, guys. That's actually a tow package I ripped off of a Nissan Pathfinder, because this truck didn't have it for some reason. And yeah, the rest of it's all just junk. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy. If you have any other questions, post them up in the comments. I'll try to answer them. Have a good one.